The League of Northern Democrats, a group committed to good governance, but from the perspective of the Northern interest, has said that Nigerians will hold Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, responsible if Tinubu is re-elected in 2027. Now, the League of Northern Democrats, of course, I remember the last time they visited former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Olusegun Obasanjo advised them that they should change their name to League of Nigerian Democrats to accommodate every part of Nigeria. That League of Northern Democrats give the impression that it is committed to a narrow interest. But that is by the way. Now this group said that Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar will be held responsible if Tinubu wins in 2027. And the League of Northern Democrats, they spoke through their National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Ladan Salihu. Dr. Ladan Salihu said that this is because that these leaders and other opposition party leaders have put their ambition above the shared goal of defeating Tinubu and the APC in 2027. But in this video, I want to prove that Peter Obi should be removed from those that could be blamed if Tinubu wins in 2027. And I will show you the reason why I think that they were wrong to add Peter Obi to that list of those that could be blamed if Tinubu wins in 2027 because of this unity of the opposition parties and the ambition of their leaders. First of all, Peter Obi is the only one, the opposition leader I know, who has been consistent in saying that he is not desperate to be the president of Nigeria, that he is desperate to see Nigeria work. And by his actions, we have also seen that Peter Obi is not desperate to be president of Nigeria. So to put him in the same bracket with Atiku Abubakar is not being fair to Peter Obi. Okay? Now, Nigeria itself is a country that has a federal character principle. The federal character principle is well represented in our constitution, that no section of the country shall be seen to dominate the affairs of the nation. And we have it sometimes unwritten, most of the time unwritten, by the political parties to see the need to rotate the office of the president and rotate political offices to ensure and take care of our diversity as a nation. Now, after the 8 years of Muhammad Buhari as president, everybody agreed that it was important for power to shift to the south after 8 years of the North in power through Muhammad Buhari, that power should go to the South. Despite resistance by some few Northern oligarchs, APC agreed that power should go to the South for fairness, justice, and equity. But Alhaji Atiku Abubakar insisted that he must contest, despite the fact that the presidency ought to have gone to the southern Nigerians. He contested, showing that he is a very desperate politician. He is the one that is desperate to be president. Ordinarily, and that is part of the problem of PDP today. That singular act of Atiku Abubakar insisting on running when he should have given way for a certain presidential candidate to emerge in the PDP. That action is still haunting PDP today. So, given the fact that by 2027, power would have been in the South for only 4 years, remaining 4 more years, Atiku Abubakar, these Northern Democrats, League of Northern Democrats, ought to have called their brother aside to leave the stage while the ovation is highest. He has done his own bit. He has tried to be president of Nigeria. It hasn't worked. Age is not on his side. He should give way. He should support Peter Obi or any other candidate from the South to be the arrowhead of any coalition. But I keep saying it in this channel, when I look at the whole of southern Nigeria, I don't see any better material, any better person than Peter Obi. So if they are truly sincere, the League of Northern Democrats, if they are sincere that they want the best for Nigeria and they want to see the end of APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, what they ought to have done or what they should be doing is to see how to convince Atiku Abubakar and others from the region who are still insisting that they will run in 2027 and they are thinking that they can be able to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. It's not going to work. What will help the North, if they are truly sincere and want Tinubu out, is to rally around Peter Obi to ensure that he emerged the arrowhead of the coalition. He emerged the candidate that everybody should be queue behind him. And if they do that, I keep on insisting on this, by 12 o'clock in the afternoon on election day, Tinubu will be heading back to Lagos. If only they could do that. If only the North will hearken to that advice. It is very doable. Tinubu already has failed as a president. There is nothing he has touched that has remained the same in terms of positivity. Everything, nothing to write home about. Nothing to recommend him for re-election. I don't even know how people have the mind to go to people and say, we are endorsing Tinubu, we are re-electing Tinubu. Some of the reasons they gave is even baffling. One of them even said that he was courageous to remove the fuel subsidy. Really? Is he the first person to remove fuel subsidy? Didn't Jonathan remove fuel subsidy in 2012? And the Tinubu opposed it and even wrote op-ed in the newspapers challenging why should Jonathan remove the fuel subsidy. that people are suffering. So what is courageous about that? Something that Jonathan did in 2012. Somebody did it in 2023. Somebody, we have been told he's a courageous leader. Give me a break. So there's virtually nothing to say, okay, this man deserves to return. The only thing that will help Tinubu is Atiku wanting to contest. All these northern leaders wanting to contest. So by these people insisting on contesting, it's going to make some people who feel that the presidency is not the birthright of the North to rally around Tinubu and all that. So the best thing, if the League of Northern Democrats, they are serious, they should not be making this kind of blanket condemnation or blame game. They should know that the blame rests squarely in the North itself as a region. After 8 years of Buhari, they ought not to be even thinking of putting out one of their own to be the candidate in 2027. Then they need to call out their people, telling them, look, hold on to your ambition until 2031. Let the South finish their term. And since Tinubu, who is representing the South right now, has become a colossal failure, that doesn't mean that the North should take the power back. What it means that they should look for a better Southerner who can pilot the affairs of this nation. And then don't look further than Peter Obi, who has shown the capacity, the integrity that is needed to run a nation as diverse as Nigeria, and to be able to move this country from being a consuming nation to a productive nation. I don't know what to think about the League of Northern groups that said that Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar and others should be held responsible if Tinubu wins. What do you think about that assertion? And what do you think about adding Peter Obi among those who should be blamed? I think he should be exonerated. It should be left out of that kind of grouping, because if there's anybody who deserves to be president of Nigeria in 2027, that's Peter Obi. I don't think he deserves that demonization by the League of Northern Democrats, who should know better by advising their group and advising the North, and Atiku Abubakar in particular, that they should rally around Peter Obi instead of waiting to challenge Tinubu. Because that is what will perhaps lead to Tinubu winning again. If the North insist, it must produce a presidential candidate. That's my take. I don't know what to think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.